Ever wondered what it's like to live in Switzerland as a foreigner? Let's face it, the idea of moving to a new country can seem daunting, especially when the country is as unique and culturally rich as Switzerland. This video will serve as your survival guide, providing you with strategies and practical tips to navigate life in Switzerland as a foreigner. We'll delve into a variety of topics, including understanding the culture, learning the language, navigating public transportation, finding accommodation, getting involved in social activities, and understanding the Swiss work culture. Each of these aspects plays a significant role in shaping your Swiss experience. And armed with this knowledge, you'll find that adapting to life in Switzerland is not only manageable but also an enriching adventure. So, are you ready to embark on this journey? Let's delve into the journey of surviving in Switzerland as a foreigner. Switzerland is known for its rich and diverse culture. Dipped in a palette of historical influences and modern sophistication, the Swiss culture is a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of customs, traditions, and etiquette that are uniquely its own. Understanding the local customs and traditions is akin to holding a compass in an uncharted territory. It helps you navigate through your interactions and experiences in a foreign land, fostering a sense of belonging and acceptance. So let's delve into some of the local customs and cultural norms that shape the Swiss way of life. Punctuality, for instance, is more than a virtue in Switzerland. It's a way of life. Swiss watches aren't just globally renowned timepieces, they are a symbol of the national obsession with being on time. So if you've made plans with a Swiss local, remember, being fashionably late isn't really fashionable here. Then there's the Swiss love for quiet and peace. Swiss people tend to value their personal space and tranquility. This means keeping noise to a minimum, especially in the evenings and on Sundays. So, don't be surprised if your neighbor rings your bell to complain about the noise from your late-night movie marathon. Let's not forget about the Swiss etiquette of greeting. A firm handshake with direct eye contact is the usual greeting among individuals. And when in a social gathering, it's customary to greet everyone individually, both upon arrival and departure. Switzerland is also a land of languages. With 4 national languages, you'll often hear multilingual conversations at every corner. Don't be surprised if you're greeted in German, bid goodbye in French, and thanked in Italian, all in the span of a single conversation. Respecting and understanding the Swiss culture is the first step to fitting in. It's about appreciating the uniqueness of their customs, recognizing the importance of their traditions, and embracing their ways as you make this beautiful country your new home. Remember, when in Switzerland, do as the Swiss do. Language is a key that unlocks the door to a new culture. Imagine yourself in the heart of Switzerland, surrounded by the majestic Swiss Alps, bustling city life, and a unique blend of cultures. Now imagine being able to communicate with the locals, immersing yourself in the Swiss way of life, all because you took the time to learn their language. That's the power of language. It's more than just words and phrases. It's your ticket to understanding and experiencing a new culture from within. In Switzerland, you're likely to encounter 4 main languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh. Yes, you heard that right. 4 languages, each with its own charm and rhythm. The majority of Swiss people speak Swiss German, a dialect of Standard German, followed by French, Italian, and then Romansh, which is spoken by a small percentage of the population. Now, you might be thinking 4 languages, that's a lot. Don't worry, you don't have to master all 4. A basic understanding of German or French, depending on the region you're in, would suffice. After all, it's the effort to communicate in their language that the Swiss appreciate the most. You can start your language learning journey with resources available online. Websites like Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone offer language courses that are interactive and easy to follow. If you prefer a more structured approach, consider enrolling in a language school. This not only provides you with a comprehensive language course, but also gives you a chance to interact with fellow learners. Remember, learning a language is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It takes time and practice. Don't get disheartened if you can't get the pronunciation right, or if you forget a word. Keep practicing, keep learning, and soon you'll be able to hold a conversation in a new language. Even a little effort in learning the language can go a long way in making you feel at home. So take that first step. Unlock the door to a new culture. Immerse yourself in the Swiss way of life, and who knows? You might just find yourself saying grüezi to your neighbor in the morning and bonsoir to your friend in the evening. Switzerland boasts one of the best public transportation systems in the world. And it's not just about the efficiency and punctuality the Swiss are famous for, but also the extensive coverage and variety of options available to commuters. So let's delve into the different modes of public transportation in Switzerland. There's the Swiss Federal Railways, known as SBB, that connects cities and towns across the country. Then you have the post bus system, which covers areas that trains don't reach. In cities, you'll find trams and buses managed by local transport authorities. And let's not forget about the boats that ply the beautiful Swiss lakes, offering not just a commute, but a scenic experience. Now, onto the practicalities of using these services. Tickets can be bought at vending machines at train stations and select bus stops, or online through the SBB website or app. Remember, it's crucial to validate your ticket before boarding, using the machines at the platforms. Reading timetables might seem daunting at first, but it's simpler than it looks. Departure and arrival times are listed in a 24-hour format. The AB column shows departure times and displays arrival times. Weekdays are listed on the left and weekends on the right. Understanding routes can be a bit tricky, but the Swiss transport system is designed to be user-friendly. Maps at stations and on vehicles show the entire route with all stops clearly marked. And if you're still unsure, don't hesitate to ask a local. Most Swiss people speak good English and are usually more than willing to help. And here's a pro tip. Consider getting a Swiss travel pass. It offers unlimited travel on the entire Swiss travel system network, including trains, buses, boats, and even some mountain railways. It's a cost-effective and convenient option if you plan to travel extensively. Mastering public transportation is a significant step towards independence in a new city. So embrace the challenge, and before you know it, you'll be navigating the Swiss transport system like a local. Finding the right place to live is crucial when moving to a new country. Switzerland, known for its stunning landscapes and high standard of living, also has a rather competitive housing market. The demand often exceeds the supply, especially in the popular cities like Zurich, Geneva, and Bern. This might make the hunt for a perfect home seem a tad daunting, but fear not. With a bit of patience, persistence, and of course our insider tips, you'll be turning that key in the lock of your new Swiss home in no time. First things first, start your search early. The competition is fierce, and good options get snapped up quickly. Online portals like HomeGate and ImmoScout24 are popular sources for rental listings. Alternatively, you can also engage a real estate agent to help you navigate the market, though this service comes with a fee. When it comes to understanding lease agreements, know that Swiss leases tend to be long-term, often starting at a minimum of 1 year. Be sure to read the fine print and understand the terms and conditions before signing on the dotted line. It's also essential to know your rights and responsibilities as a tenant. For instance, Swiss law requires tenants to have liability insurance, so factor that into your budget. Location is another key factor to consider. Proximity to public transportation, shopping centers, and schools can significantly impact the rental price. If you're open to a bit of commuting, considering locations slightly outside of city centers can get you more bang for your buck. Lastly, when you find a place you like, act fast. It's common in Switzerland to bring your application documents to the viewing itself. This typically includes proof of income, a copy of your permit, and sometimes a debt enforcement extract to show you're financially reliable. Remember, patience is key in this process. It may take a few tries before you find the perfect fit, but when you do, it'll be worth the wait. Your home is your haven, so take the time to find the one that's right for you. Getting involved in social activities is a great way to make new friends and feel part of the community. The Swiss are known for their love of the outdoors, and this is reflected in many of their social activities. Hiking, for instance, is not just a pastime, but a way of life in Switzerland. The picturesque Alps and other mountain ranges offer countless trails for all skill levels. Whether you're an experienced hiker or a novice, Joining a local hiking group can be an excellent way to meet people and explore the nation's breathtaking landscapes, but perhaps you're more inclined to the adrenaline rush of winter sports. Then, Switzerland is your dream come true. Known as the birthplace of modern skiing, Swiss ski resorts are world-renowned. Joining a ski club can help you tap into a network of fellow ski enthusiasts while enjoying the stunning snow-capped peaks. If you're less into outdoor pursuits, not to worry. Switzerland is also home to a multitude of local clubs and organizations, from book clubs to cooking classes, photography groups to dance societies. These can be an excellent platform to share your interests, learn new skills, and make connections. Networking is a vital part of integrating into Swiss society. Attend local events, join groups and clubs, volunteer, or participate in community activities. These are all ways to meet locals and other expats alike. Building a network not only helps you feel more at home, but can also be invaluable for things like job hunting or navigating the ins and outs of Swiss life. So, whether you're a nature lover, a sports enthusiast, or a hobbyist, there's a place for you in the Swiss social scene. And if you can't find a club that suits your interests, why not start one? The Swiss are known for their openness to new ideas and experiences. Remember, the key to feeling at home is to get involved and stay active. It's not just about surviving in Switzerland as a foreigner, but about thriving, growing, and becoming part of the community. Take the plunge, embrace the Swiss way of life, and you're sure to have an unforgettable experience. Understanding the local work culture is critical for professional success in Switzerland. Now let's delve into the intricacies of the Swiss work culture. It's a well-oiled machine, characterized by precision, punctuality, and a high regard for rules and regulations. Picture a Swiss watch, if you will. It's not just a timepiece, it's a symbol of the nation's ethos. Swiss work hours may seem rigorous to some. Full-time employees typically work between 40 and 42 hours a week, spread across 5 days. It's common to start the day early, around 8 in the morning, breaking for lunch between noon and 2, followed by work until about 5 or 6 in the evening. Now, if you're wondering about holidays, Switzerland has a moderate number of public holidays. The exact number can vary depending on the canton, but on average, there are about 9 or 10 public holidays a year. The Swiss are known for their work-life balance. So, despite the seemingly long work hours, there's a strong emphasis on downtime and relaxation too. You'll often see locals enjoying outdoor activities after work or indulging in leisurely lunches during the workday. Let's talk about professional etiquette. The Swiss place a high value on respect, courtesy, and formality in the workplace. Titles are important, so it's best to address your colleagues and superiors by their professional titles, unless invited to do otherwise. Punctuality is paramount. Being even a few minutes late can be considered disrespectful. When it comes to adapting to the Swiss work environment, here are a few tips. Embrace punctuality and precision. Understand that rules and regulations are there for a reason. Practice direct but polite communication. And remember, while the Swiss may seem reserved at first, they value relationships and trust, so take the time to build meaningful connections with your colleagues. Adapting to the work culture will make your professional journey in Switzerland smoother and more enjoyable. So gear up to be a part of this well-oiled Swiss work machine, and you'll find yourself not just surviving, but thriving in the heart of Europe. Surviving in Switzerland as a foreigner can be a challenge, but it's certainly achievable with the right strategies. So let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked upon today. We started by delving into the heart of Swiss culture, an intricate tapestry woven with threads of respect, punctuality, and privacy. Understanding these cultural nuances is your passport to seamless integration into Swiss society. Next, we tackled the language barrier. Don't underestimate the power of a Grüezi or a Merci vielmal. Learning the local language, be it German, French, Italian, or Romansh, can open doors to deeper connections and richer experiences. Public transportation in Switzerland is like a well-oiled machine, efficient, reliable, and extensive. Mastering the art of navigating this network is key to exploring the country's scenic landscapes and vibrant cityscapes. Finding a place to call home in Switzerland can be a daunting task, but armed with the right information and a dose of patience, you'll discover a dwelling that suits your needs and budget. Venturing beyond your comfort zone to engage in social activities is a surefire way to enrich your Swiss sojourn. Whether it's hiking in the Alps, sailing on Lake Geneva, or participating in a local Fastnacht, immersing yourself in these experiences will create lasting memories and friendships. Finally, we touched on the Swiss work culture, known for its high standards and strong work ethic. Grasping these principles will not only help you excel in your professional life, but also earn the respect of your Swiss colleagues. In the end, the Swiss Survival Guide boils down to understanding, adapting, and embracing. It's about immersing yourself in the culture, learning the language, navigating the transport system, securing the right accommodation, engaging in social activities, and acclimatizing to the work culture. If you've enjoyed this virtual tour of Switzerland and are intrigued enough to consider it for your next adventure, why not give this video a thumbs up? Your likes are the compass that guides us in creating content that you love. And if you're already a part of our travel-loving community, thank you. You are the wind beneath our wings. If you're new here and you found value in this video, consider joining the family. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to ensure you never miss out on a new destination.